Hi everyone, it's Kitty here and welcome to another video for Let's Talk About Mods. Today behind me I have a lot of mods to go through, but it will not be as long as you think it might be, and I'll get to that in a moment. But before I do that, I want to say thank you so very much for everyone's love and support with all their likes and all the subs that I've been receiving. It's phenomenal, and honestly, thank you so very much. You guys rock. Um, so today will be the last mod video before Genesis pops. As of right now, I have roughly 18 hours until Genesis actually becomes available. I am not counting. Yeah, I am. Anyway, I am so hyped. And you can see I have my little friend Helena with me. I thought I'd put her on for just this video, and you'll probably be seeing her a lot in the previous in the future videos when I do playthroughs of Genesis. And yes, I will be uploading Genesis playthroughs 100%. I've got a couple of servers that I will be playing on, as well as my own private solo game. The two servers I'll be playing on now will be playing on a PvP and a PvE server. The PvE server is launching as a Genesis map, and I will be on there ASAP. I will tell you all about that server once I am on it tomorrow. Yay! The other server is a PvP server. I will also be playing on that one. That one is still up in the air whether we start on Genesis or another map. But either way, I will be showing you how badly I am at PvP. I will be uploading those ones as well. Anyway, um, this is not a Genesis map, even though let's hype it for Genesis. Woohoo! 18 hours to go, or just a little less. Ah! Anyway, let's get on with the mods. So, the mods today, it's literally a collection of one mod. The developer of this mod is amazing. I love all of their mods. I haven't played with all of them because there's a lot, and you will see that in a moment. But this one is purely, really a decoration mod pack collection of mods. They just is for decorations. It's to make your game look pretty or however you want it, you know. And you'll see in a moment. Anyway, as always, I will be putting the names of the mods that I use in the bottom corner, but I'll also be doing that in the description below. The other thing is there is a lot of mods, and I may not be going through all of them. There is a lot of things inside of all of these mods as well. So please do download them and have a look for yourself, because I will be missing a few things, and I don't mean to miss everything, but I can't put everything into the one video, so bear with me. But guys, this is the collection of eco mods. Woohoo! I really like eco mods. I do. Anyway, so there's a number of them. They come with a whole selection of them. We have some gates. This is part of just the normal eco mod itself. We give you bone gates. So over here, I think I put them in an order. I may have missed a few. I hope not, but I think I've put them in the right order. So right here we have a collection of decoration, yeah, of decoration mods over here. So all down this side. So we'll go through them for you. So these are mods that you can add items from the environment into your game. So what I mean is down here is our Wonderland landscape mod. So this is for a Winter Wonderland Plus, it has a few other things in there. So it's all decorations. So you got your Winter Wonderland decorations. You have your colored crystals you can put in. Plants, if you've always wanted little colorful plants within your world, or if you want to make that little garden, you've got mushrooms, all colored mushrooms as well. And there's also trees. They're all different colored trees. A lot of them are winter trees as well. Um, Going forward, we'll have a look at this one. So this is your redwood crafting station for your eco trees. So again, these are redwood trees that you would find within the redwood forest, different heights. So you can have your small ones or your big ones. And the large one they do put in, you can actually make platforms on it, which is really great. It also gives you this redwood log that you can find lying on the ground. You can also get sap from the stump and from the trees itself, and they also include the sap tap as well, which is really really cool. Again, this is also from the ecoTrees. This is your landscape crafting table. This one has the different rocks, your plants, even other trees that you would find within Ark. So you can see there's palm trees and massive big trees, oak trees. You can even find the strangler trees. So yeah, there's lots of different trees that you would actually find mostly in the Ark world. Plus, you can get snowed variation of them, fruit trees, and even can get the autumn trees, which you only get, during the Halloween events during Ark, which is really kind of cool. So you can have it always autumn around your base. But you also have little plants, rocks as well as even pebbles and even coral. So you can decorate, like if you have a pond of water or something, you can actually decorate that up, which is kind of a nice addition, I really do think. Right. So these are the other two. So this one's for your aberration. So this actually has added in, that's right, has added in decorations in the aberrant world. So your glow in the dark plants and crystals and trees that you would find in the aberrant. And same with this one is almost the same, but it's for the extinction. So you use same deal. You got your extinction trees that you would find in extinction, rocks and plants as well. So you even got your little element tendrils and things like that as well, which is really cool. You can add that to your base. All right. So going forward, these ones are still decorations, but they move on to additional things that you can add. So this one in particular is just dyes. I'm not going to go through this one. This one just literally gives you dyes and you're able to create dyes very quickly. This one's your terrariums. I really like this one. I should have made one to show you, but it's literally a little goldfish. But if we open this up, there's quite a few of them. They give you they're literally just terrariums or aquariums as well. But you create it for what you want in it. So this one would be an aquarium that will have fish in it. So you add fish to it, but there's crystal stone and wood as well. It's a little bit expensive, but these are just decorations. These terrariums are really amazing. The creatures inside them move around. They're just miniature versions of all the creatures you can find. The little snow one. Yeah, underwater caves as well. So some of them don't have the animals, but they're just the biomes as well. So I really love it. I really do. So I would really, I love this one. This is a brood mother, just a miniature brood mother. It's fantastic. But there's a few others. There's the otter ones as well. I am not able to find the one that I'm looking for. But there's also the aberrant one, and it has the reapers in there as well. Little mini reapers. I think they're cutest. And little rock drakes that walk around. I could go on forever. I love the terrariums. It's probably my favorite. Out of all the eco mods, I love them all, but my favorite would be the terrariums if I had to put a favorite. This one is another. uh, decor one. This is in regards to your Tek decors. So you got your little, like, they make it more like tech and high tech type of thing decoration. So it's, it keeps with your tech vibe if you have that tech base, which is, I think, is really kind of cool. They've even got fancy fridges. These ones actually, I believe, have fridges of your like little baby creatures. This one has a giga in it, so it looks kind of. There's a male as well, so these are the little things that they've added, so you can have all go all sciencey. And there's also really nice lights. Is even these hologram maps, which is really cool. It gives. I think that's a really amazing addition. So there's this one as well. This is getting more into role playing if you're really into that, or if you just want to have that more realistic live-in feel. This one actually creates food that you can and consumables and things that you can actually eat, but you can also have on a table, you know. So in a little cupboard, so you can have that deck out that kitchen that you've always wanted. I think that's really cool. There's even a pot. You can have little pots and sinks and things like that. So yeah, it's amazing. I really like that one. And keeping with that theme, this one's actually just furniture as well. So instead of just having a kitchen, you can literally deck out a whole house. There's bathrooms, there's rugs, there's beds. Like the beds are amazing. Trust me, they're like these massive four poster beds. They're really beautiful. So let me see if I can show you. You get these four poster beds kind of thing. So just they're phenomenal. I love them all. You can have your couch and your coffee table, your throne, map tables. There's a whole range of things that you can have, and it just adds that little extra that you don't get that in art normally. So, but it's nice that if you're one of those types of players that you like to decorate and you like to have things that look nice and pretty, or just feel like that live-in feel in your game, then this is an amazing mod for you. Right. So moving forward, we'll have a look at these two. These two are a little bit they're similar to them, but a little have extra things, and they're a little bit special. So this is for your stable. So if you're into making those stable for your horses or your animals, there's these little stables that you can do. You even have horse jumps. You got some tack that you can put on the walls. You even have saddles that can be placed down. You can have a look at them as well. So this one also gives you a little bit of furniture that you can live inside your saddle, stable. I mean, so yeah, there's a lot of little things, and this one adds a little bit more. This is Primordial Saddles, so it's in between that one and also the next set of mods that I'm going to show you as well. So this one actually brings in a whole pile of really decorative saddles. They're really, really nice. I am getting the Ascendant one showing because of the way my set is set up. But these ones are really, really nice. They even give you a wolf saddle as well. And also, so as you can see, they've got this one says forest bear saddle, where before there was tundra mammoth. So tundra, like the winterish, you know, biomes and things like that. And so it gives you different types of saddles that will match where you're living. So you kind of starting to see a theme that what I'm about to show you next. So these ones I want to show you. So these are all the primordial mods. So we have I'm just going to go through them first. So the saddles go with these um these crafting tables as well. So we've got the forest, you've got the Everglades, you also have the subterranean, you've got the arid, so your desert, you got your troposphere, so that's like the forest there, or tropical forests. We've also got the volcanic, we've got the brine, which is, underwater, or the water, and you got your tundra, which I mentioned before. So I won't go through all of them with you because there is quite a few. Most of them will give you the similar things to each one of them. So just say you want to, if you're in a server and you're wanting to make a lot of people live in different areas, they can pick their tribe base and say they're going to live in the desert. We'll do the arid one, and they're going to be a desert tribe. Or if you're just playing on your own and you want to live in that desert only, or if you just want to build up your whole map everywhere you are. These are really, really amazing. These give you small buildings that would work really well within the area that you're ha- you're in. So with the arid one, you're going to get like desert and sand type things. You're going to have more of like a deserty feel bed and buildings that you can create. There's even really nice torches, which is, like a desert oil urn, which is kind of amazing. You also can get your own little hat, your tribe hat, which is kind of cute. But you can get your beds, you have your little tents, you have little vases which you can use as storage as well. So, these, and this is a food keeper, so it's like a fridge. So it kind of matches the environment you're in. So all of these ones have similar things. I'll just show you this one as well. This is the troposphere, which is like the forest there, the tropical forest. They have similar things. They've got buildings that will match. You got beds. You got your food keeper, which is like your fridge. You have storage. So this will all go really well with with living in a forest. You also have your little tribal hats as well, which is so they all the ones that I've shown you down here as well, they also give you the same things. They're just a little bit bigger. As you can see, you've got your hats, you've got your beds, you got some buildings. This one has a campfire. You've got your storage as well. So each one of them does that. So you can see you can have a base that suits where you want to live. These two here, I've put these together because I have a feeling I might use them later at a later date. So the fire spit is literally just a fire spit. You get this when you have the eco mod there. It's a big campfire that you can use. You can cook your food, you can keep warm around the fire. So it's just a big fire. It just, you know, looks a little bit more fancy. And then there's this one as well, which is the eco camping crafting bag. So this I didn't actually know this existed until yesterday, and I was like, "Wow, this is a thing I needed in my life." So this is literally a little backpack, but in there you craft items that you would use when you camp. So you have your sleeping bag here. This is your respawn point for your tribe. It's not going to break. It's really cool. I like this one. You have your little gas lanterns as well. You have your s'mores. You have your trail mix. You have your little tents as well. You have a little canoe. You have a little campfire and a log seat. This is a really nice. I think this is a really good mod if you're thinking about wanting to do a playthrough that you're nomads, or you want to explore a map but you don't want to build a base or anything like that. I think this one's kind of a really nice thing to have and do so and use. So I thought that was really cool. very tempted to use that in a playthrough I've been thinking about doing. Anyway, that is pretty much all of the eco mod. However, there is another four that I'm going to show you. These four that I'm about to show you are to do with almost like colonies or empires that are in or were in the world at one point. So I'm just going to show you, and each one of them gives you a set of items that you can place down, and they're crafting benches as well, so you can create your own little empire that has that feel for it. So I'm going to go to this one first. So I've set most of the things up you get, but I haven't created anything within the crafting tables. So this is the Kilmore Empire. I've probably pronounced that wrong. You can fix me up in the comments. But this one in here, this is the crafting table. As you can see, you can build buildings which you can actually live in and use, and decor for that form of empire. You get a little fishing hut here, which is really nice. You can also, if I access this, it's also got some decorations that you can use. And you have the armory crafting as well. So if we go in here, you can see they've got some skins that you can use for your sorry, my voice is going, for your armor, as well as an empire boat, which is really pretty. And each of the empires will have a boat. They'll have a particular saddle that will go for their animal that they're closely related to. So this one's more closely to the elephant, but in regards to art, the mammoth is our closest, would be their closest relative. So you've got your elephant saddle, your mammoth saddle. So continuing on, I'm going to go to my next one, which is actually my favorite one. Excuse me. So this one here, this is the teeny one. And this is my favorite. This is actually the Roman Empire. I'm very English, so I really like the Roman history. So this one's your crafting table. It's a little wagon. As you can see, you get similar things. You'll get more different buildings and tents. Everything's red. It's a Roman Empire. Little seats. You even get a couple of buildings as well, which is really nice. And barrels and storage and, little things like that. Here you've got your smithy here, because they're really into, building their own tools and weapons and stuff. But as I said, each of these each of these empires do get their own boat, so you'll get your Roman Empire boat as well. And they'll also have their main saddle for their animal of use. Where here is actually the horse or the equus. So you'll get a couple of saddles for them as well. Plus you'll get your little Roman hats and some weapon skins as weapons as well. Last but not least, you'll also get the culinary tent, which for some reason I can't open. There we go. So this is just like the fishing one hat as we saw before. You get some little items that you can cook or use to store food and things, and it'll also make some Roman style foods as well, which is really nice. So this one here, this is the third one. There's four of them. All right, here, that's what I thought. This one's the Inca one. So the Inca is actually this massive building which you can actually use to craft in, so we can access there. This is their armory, and they'll have their food as well. So they have the both in this one massive building. Again, with their armory, you'll get your hat skins, your weapon skins, you'll get your boat, and you'll also get your saddle. And their saddle is the llama, which is actually the Megalos, which is the deer. So you'll get their saddle, which actually turns into a llama. It's really cute. So you'll have that as well. And then you'll have your this is their crafting table. It's another item you can craft, but I've just placed it down inside of the house. This gives you the beds as well, so you can, and a couple of little buildings as well, so you can fill up this building or fill it up around this outside. You also get these fences that I've put just around here, so just give you have a look. But yeah, this is a very big area that you can actually live in and use. Last but not least, we have one more. Nope, right here. So this is another really big. This is for the Babylonian Empire. As you can see, it's actually this is the building that I put down. It's quite a large gateway. I've added in a couple of fences, so you get fences, gates as not gates, but fences as well. So I just blocked it in, but you know you get quite a few of them. You can make as many as you want, and then you get the crafting table. So the crafting table has everything that I've mentioned before, but it's just in the one crafting table. This one has included rugs and saddles and weapons. You got your food decors as well, and you get your saddle for the one that you use for the most commonly used animal within that empire. This one here is for your horse, plus it's also for your saber tooth. So they've got the saber tooth and they've got the equus here. And you get your, you have your throne as your chair. Oh, there, no, sorry, there is a throne. I didn't realize that. You'll get your little hat, your tribe skins, and your for your hat. You got some buildings that you can make, some gates and some walls. You even get a little rug. So yeah, that's that one here as well. So I really like these mods, and they're really nice to explore to use. You might not use them all in your one server, but if you are playing on a big server with a lot of different people, this would be really nice, to have to use, like in each, you know, each tribe can have their own empire and, build up that way. But yeah, I just think they're amazing. And back down here, you can also use the primordial tribes as well. So there's quite a lot of tribes around here. So you know, each of your terrain that you would find on a normal Ark map, is here, and you can also just live in one area, even the volcano. So this is all of the eco mods. I hope that's all of them. I hope I didn't miss any of them. If I did, I do apologize, but I will be putting them, each one of them down in the description of this video. So if I have missed any of them, they will be on the description so you can find them all. Otherwise, you can always look up the eco mods the in the community workshop page. They will have them all there as well. But definitely go and give Eco a follow as well. They do an amazing job with all of these mods that are here, and they work so hard on them as well. They really do need a big shout out. So if you ever do watch this Eco, these are amazing. I love them all, and I will definitely be using a lot more of these in my playthroughs as well. Anyway, guys, we've got only a few more hours until Genesis. I am going to edit this video and go to sleep and hopefully be awake for when Genesis drops. Hype. So much help. Thank you, Helena. You're amazing. Anyway, guys, as always, have fun, be safe, and bye.